Hello, Trev here with Trading Lifestyles. This is the third series, or third install tonight for our review for this upcoming week. We're going to finish this off with YM, aka Dow Jones. Like the other two previous charts. Well, before I even say that, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. That would be very and highly appreciated. And we're going to go ahead and move forward, and we're going to dive into this content, starting with /YM, called the Dow Jones Future. Starting on the 4-hour, you can see, as the previous two videos stated, this will be an uptrend. All right, we are in an upward direction, as you can see here. And this upward direction is pretty obvious, so we like to trade with the trend. All right, that is our trend on the 4-hour, just to kind of get an idea of the flow of the market, the direction that it wants to go. That kind of lets us know basic information, basically the direction. Once I have the direction, I can get the trend. The trend is your friend. If you haven't heard that before, trade with the trend. All right. Coming down to the 1-hour, I do see that there's a consolidation period here. As I pull up the charts, as you can see here, consolidation pattern, it's all the same, kind of where everything is kind of consolidated into this one area. All right, that's where consolidation comes from, and it's just simply, it's like a ping pong or a pattern. Comes to the lows, bounces off of the lows, goes to the highs, bounces off to the highs, comes down to the lows, bounces off of the lows, comes back to the highs, bounces off the highs, come back to the lows, and then comes back to the highs, ultimately to come back down to the lows, to go back to the highs, down to the lows. You get the point. It's literally just bouncing from level to level to level to level. In consolidations, you always want to, and I will state this, never, ever, ever, ever trade in the middle of this consolidation. Why, you ask? It's simple. What if you were, this opened up here, you thought this puppy was going to come down, and then what happened? You put on a trade here, you think that it's going to fall, and then out of nowhere, it pushes back up. You only want to trade the extreme lows and the extreme highs and consolidations. Never in the middle of the consolidation period. Never in the middle. Extreme lows, all right, extreme highs. I would advise that you do follow that rule, only because it will save you a lot of time, a lot of energy. Not only that, but a lot of heartache, and it will save your capital. What we're all here for is making money, not losing it. In this case, we do have some other information here. I do see a trend coming into place here, pushing it down towards the support. Let's take a look and see. Get some closer insights there. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, we got a few things. Okay, we do have a trend that pushed down into this holding area, which is support. Pushed off. Beautiful candle pushing off. Lets me know that it came to these highs. Okay, so this is going to be the next highs within this area. As you can see here, this was a major gap. Alright, when the market opened up, and where the market closed, or vice versa, where the market closed, which is on Friday, where the market opened up this Sunday. Man, look at that buying power. This puppy came down here to this particular area and got bought up immediately. Look at the wick on that candle. Literally from 42, let's say around 42,097, literally all the wick on that thing is 42,261. This is just the wick. That is strong buying, serious buying. So that should pretty much give you an idea of what's ultimately about to happen. Price pushed down into the zone, immediately got bought up again. Follow the pattern. Every time it comes down here, it bounces up. Let's go back. Every time it comes down to this extreme low, it bounces up relatively strong and then keeps ripping. to the highs. So we're going to keep it, we're going to follow the same pattern. It comes to, until the pattern's broken, right? Comes down into the lows, pushed up. You have this gap that needs to get filled. Now, you have gap traders, as I mentioned in my previous videos. You have gap traders, you have overnight traders, you have swing traders, all that can take advantage of this opportunity right here. Me personally, I will take a look at the, because I trade the market opening. That is kind of my trading strategy based off of these levels and setups. I can get into that at a later time. This is just a market analysis though. You can take advantage of these opportunities if you're an overnight trader, if you are an aftermarket trader, right? If you trade the later sessions, overnight, and pre-market, you can or swing trading at that. You can literally take advantage of these opportunities. I'm not pushing anybody towards any one style of trading. To each his own. However, me personally, I am a market open kind of trader. I do like to trade I do like to trade the opening of the markets, 9:30. So, a New York session. That is just my style. Again, I do see opportunities here though. This gap needs to get filled. I do see an opportunity for that. Strong buying picking up here towards the support level. And again, we do have highs set at 42,758. Now, you know, we can do a few things here. We can set up a trading strategy to play off the reverse. We can wait for a breakdown if this thing decides to come back down to grab some more liquidity. You can do that, or you can literally wait for a break of one of these levels. It's a few setups and a few options that you have as far as this chart. Okay, so you know, whichever one that you find that's just, you know, your style. I am here to bring the opportunity, to look at opportunities for those who are new to trading. Even if you're an advanced trader, you know, my chart is really what I'm offering, and it's taking a look at some opportunities for people to take advantage of. If you do like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe. You know, I will start doing lives so people can kind of see my trading strategy and how all of this correlates. But as of right now, just for this review, that's all that I see. Extreme lows, extreme highs. It's in the consolidation period. Never trade the middle, only trade the extreme lows, extreme highs.